la familia Ruiz. La madre dice, arregla tu cuarto, haz la tarea, luego acuéstate. Moms are very famous for using mandatos. Cómete toda la comida y no hables mientras comes. ¿Quieres café, señor? Sí. Tráigame un café, por favor. Revíselo y llámeme a casa. Sacuda y pase la aspiradora. ¿Y las ventanas, señora? No las lave hoy. Mejor la semana próxima. Okay, so go ahead. Let's practice. Con el verbo correr. Corre más rápido. How about llenar? Llena el tanque. Salir. Sal ahora. Yes, that's an irregular. Descargar. Descarga ese documento. Venir. Ven aquí. Another irregular. Levantarse. Remember, here we have a reflexive pronoun. Levántate. Levántate. Good job. Volver. Vuelve pronto. Hacer. We have a pronoun, and hacer is irregular. So how is it? Hazlo. Hazlo ya. Do it already. Okay, now for the negatives. Corre más rápido. No. No corras más rápido. Llena el tanque. No. Llenes el tanque. Sal ahora. No. Salgas ahora. Descargar. Descarga ese documento. No. Now remember, it's a gar verb. No descargues. Ven aquí, de venir. No vengas. Levantarse, levántate. No te levantes. Volver, vuelve pronto. No vuelvas pronto. And hacerlo, hazlo. No lo hagas. Muy bien, practiquen mucho. Let's go ahead and talk about both formal and informal mandatos. Let's go ahead and start with the verb hablar. Let's try usted, ustedes, and tú. Now over here, we're going to take a positive and a negative. Now with usted, how do we make that formal command with hablar? Hable con ella. How about ustedes? Hablen con ella. Okay, now what? Negative? No hable. No hablen. Now let's go ahead and go to the tú form and think about the negative. No hables. Now, what is the mandato form positive in the forma de tú? Habla. Now, when we look at all of these, we can see that habla, even though it's the simplest to conjugate because it follows the rule that we're used to in the present tense, actually, this is the only one that's not following the pattern. Hable, hablen, and hables have all conjugations that are very similar. How did we make them? Just a quick review. We took hablar, we conjugated in the yo form, hablo, took off that o, and added the opposite ending. Hable, hablen, and then in the tú form, hables, no hables. Okay? This is going to look very similar when we study the subjunctive form of the verb. Keep that in mind, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and try another verb where we do the same thing. Let's go ahead this time and use an ER verb like comer. Usted, ustedes, tú. Coma el brócoli. Coman el brócoli. No coma la pizza. No coman la pizza. No comas más chocolate. But in this case, we're going to say come. Again, we see the one that is breaking with the pattern, even though it's the more simple conjugation, is come, the positive tú form of the command. Keep this structure in mind when we practice subjunctive. Adiós.